You're watching iRacing on the Ghostfire Media Network.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dover Downs. That's right, we're at Dover this week for the AOLL TNT Guitar Addict Series. I'm Randy Pepper alongside my good friend and my bud, Adam Wood.
How's it going tonight, Randy?
You know, it's always good in the world of Florida with the beach, the sun, and Disney, Universal. We're all good. We always have a good time. So
Here in Texas, it's nice and warm and toasty. I think it was a high of like 97 degrees today. Other people aren't fortunate enough in this day and age this week. Hurricane Ida kind of ruined a lot of people's plans.
And that and the people up there in Annapolis, Maryland, they got pounded by a tornado yesterday as well.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on with the weather, impacting a lot of people throughout this United States.
Yeah, a lot of weird, crazy stuff going on. Hopefully it's done for the season, but I know we're not done. We always look down here in Florida. We're always looking at the ocean as, are we next? Are we next? I hope not. But I'll tell you, looking at a car that was on the race screen here just a second, the number 3 of Tom Stevens. His car looks kind of like an ocean. A nice looking DuPont, or I think it's DuPont was on that car. It's a nice looking car.
Yeah, and Tom Stevens is up on right now in the 3rd position after he just got done with his qualifying. We're on board right now with the wonderful Stephen Dominy. After it takes his first lap, he's up to 4th. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna wreck. So let's move over to Richard Hurst, number 65. Looks like
I don't remember Richard Hurst.
He's new. He's one of my old buddies from on my Xbox days. He's coming in here, so it looks like he's got a reset. So let's see about good old Brandon Bernhardt. He was the fastest on the practice charts coming into this qualifying event. Let's see what he can put down.
Really, Brandon was fastest?
Yeah,
really?
Only person beat him was Joe Dinsmore, but Joe Dinsmore is just out there running for fun.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he's that fast. I mean, Brandon, he usually, runs at the back of the pack, and finishes last every week,
Yeah, he did not like me saying that he was a mid-pack car driver the other week on the broadcast at all. Because when I said, they let the mid-pack guys to come into this series.
Oh, yeah.
He sent me a message. He's like, I'm not a mid-pack driver.
Hey, let me clarify that for you, Brandon. You used to be a mid-pack driver, and that's what he's referring to. You used to be. We didn't say you are now, but you used to be a mid-pack driver, if not worse at one time. Everybody was.
I told him, don't worry. I felt as shocked as you whenever I got the invite to come run this. I was like, wow, I guess I'm outside the top 10 racer here. So, alrighty then. Unfortunately, I I didn't have the opportunity because I would rather be up here in the booth with you, Randy.
Oh, I'd rather be up here with you and up here too, Adam, because I have the choice to run down there right now, but I suck so bad not even going to worry about it. So I'll stay up here with you.
So
Uh,
we got only person on the track now is Mike Wazinski.
Wazinski!
Oh man, talk about the weather though. I got a buddy that's up in stuck in New Jersey. He was supposed to fly out yesterday. The hurricane said no, he's not going to fly out. And he sent me he was supposed to fly out today, and he sent me a picture of the Newark, New Jersey airport, and it's underwater.
Gosh.
I was like, dude, you got to swim, dude. Adapt and overcome.
No. That's just sad. That would suck so bad.
Oh man.
You want to come home and you can't because it's underwater.
I mean, luckily he's got family nearby, so he's get some extra time with them. So
yeah. Unless he's got a mother-in-law and he doesn't want to be around her.
Derek Schilling said he has no Discord buddy tonight. Randy, way to go.
Tell Derek, I know you're listening. I hope you put the steering lock at 14.1.
Let's see, we got my buddy Richard said he's starting 9th. So, all right, let's go to the grid as I just said his. So, grid it up.
Yes,
Always
grid them up. Yeah, Josh Lassen's actually won the pole tonight.
So Josh Lassen gets the pole. Number 2 is Carl Henderson. Number 3 is Kevin Haas. 4th is Brandon Bernhardt. 5th is Derek Schilling. 6th is Stephen Domney. 7th is Dave Wright. 8th is Christopher Oliver. 9th is Richard Hurst. 10th is Tom Stevens.
And 11th is going to be Fort Orange's own Anthony Cirillo. Behind him is going to be the 21 of Mark Schilling. 13th is Blake Zeding, then number 50. 14th will be, well, I guess Tim St. Jean.
Yeah.
And 16th is going to be Nick Adams.
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
and then John
actually, I just read, John Gordon, Ed Springer, and Mike Wazinski.
I guess because they didn't qualify or whatever, they had no time, so they added Joe and Ed
Yeah, I
in there.
see that. Yeah. And, thanks a lot, Joe, for messing my whole order up.
It's terrible.
It's bad as going to Wendy's where they mess up my hamburger that has nothing on it. It's a plain hamburger. You can't do it?
Yeah.
Nope. Never. They always put cheese on it.
And yet they want $15 an hour.
Yeah, exactly. You will be replaced by automation.
Yes, they will. So tonight, weather is 69 degrees.
Ooh, I like 69.
Wind of 5 miles per hour, and the track temperature is 84 degrees.
84. Man, there's a lot of chatter on the grid tonight. I'll tell you that. They're just all talking, laughing about each other. So good to see everybody is in a good mood tonight as they get ready to go green here at Dover. So hopefully Nick Adams will not create any havoc tonight, run into his teammates on pit road or anything like that. So he had some pit road issues earlier, trying to figure out where pit road was.
Yeah, I saw a lot of mayhem here. Monster Miles loves to eat up these cars, and this damaged model is not forgiving here. I went out and did some little test laps as my invisible car here allows me to do as a watcher. And man, I destroyed the car hitting the inside wall, so it is not forgiving.
No, it's definitely not. It's a fast little track. It comes up. The turns come up in a hurry because you're going so fast.
And you got to be easy with the throttles coming off of with this car. This car, the rear end gets really light over those bumps off of the turns 2 and 4. Whenever it goes it doesn't really go even, but the banking kind of goes a little bit down.
Absolutely. So let me see here. I'm trying to pull up my. There we go.
So
So pace car is off, and we're going green right now with Josh Lashlin jumping out to a quick half car length lead. Really not even that. He's only about a quarter panel. Now he's a half car length lead over Carl Henderson. Henderson tucks into second as the number 70 of Brandon Bernhardt runs in that third position, then back to Domney. And then it's back to Oliver in the 14th, who will settle into that number 5 spot as they make their way around to complete lap number 2.
Yeah, Josh Lashley's got a comfortable lead right now, sitting out there. He's just biding his time. It's going to save his tires because this concrete's going to wear these tires out pretty quick tonight. This guy's going to have a heck of a time on their hands if this thing goes green all night long.
It's hard to watch. It's hard for me to see that Josh is in that pink car. He's just started running that recently. He was running green forever. Now you see him in that pink car. It's just kind of weird for me to see him drive that car. But,
yeah, well, it matches his other schemes. I think this is the last one he had to update. He runs the pink scheme on his truck. He runs it on his Xfinity car, and I think his Cup car as well. So this is the last one he had to update.
Yeah, and I still see him in that green car, but his car is the only car, the closed circuit cars, that has a different hood on it. I think between the other 12, there's 3, because I guess Nick does have a little different paint scheme on his as well, but usually you see those circles on the front of the hood, and this one doesn't have that. He has actually has a Ghost Fire Media on the front of the hood. So that's good to see. As the field makes her way around the track, after 5 laps, Josh Lashlin, he gets a little loose there as they go around off of turn number 4 and I can't speak tonight. Complete lap number 6. It's pretty much single file conga line tonight. I'm surprised. I thought we might see a little bit more action than this early on, as the cars were loose, but we aren't seeing that. But Henderson now is starting to reel in his teammate and closing in quickly.
Yeah. The only battle I see right now is Derek Schilling looks like he's trying to get to the back bumper of Kevin Haas here. And as Dave Wright kind of loses it, come off the corner, has to catch it. He does a really good job of catching, not bringing out a caution right there. It's a great save there, Dave.
And we got that Derek Schilling battle catching up to Kevin Haas. It's the 2 alcohol cars working on each other. You got Bud, and then you've got Jack Daniels and Coke working on each other. Derek Schilling closing on that back bumper, that number 3 is about 1, 2, just barely 2 car lengths back behind that 3 car. Trying to reel him in back there.
It looks like his dad, Mark Schilling, they're about to come up here and lap here in a second. He's got some front left damage. It looks like he's probably lost it coming off the corner there. And got quite a bit of damage there on that front left.
Yeah, he does have quite a bit of damage. And it's unfortunate to see that Mark, who actually started the season actually pretty strong. He actually beat his son, Derek, in that first race. And I think after that, Derek said, forget that. Dad's not doing that to me anymore. I'm going to embarrass Dad. And now Dad has been lapped quite a few times throughout the season by everyone. So Derek's going to have to blame his dad here for a second here, because he lost a few spots thanks to Dad.
Yeah, right now Carl Henderson's closing the gap right now on Josh Lashlin, but he's still got a while to go before he actually gets there. Brandon Bernhardt looks like he's waiting patiently in the background. Hopefully these guys get together and start running side by side. He can close the gap without working too hard and wear out his equipment.
Oh, you know Brandon Bernhardt's back there just stalking these guys, just waiting for something to happen, because Brandon's that guy that sits back there and just thinks about everything as he's going around the track and says, you know, these guys are running a little lower than I would like to run. I'm going to run a little higher. That's where the track action is. You know, you get all that traction in that middle groove, and these guys are trying to run lower. You know, that's the way he's thinking.
Yeah, I mean, you can also, patiently wait, let off on the corners prior, going into it, and save that front right tire. I mean, it's going to be eaten up here after a long fuel run.
Yeah, Brandon's still running that higher line than both those guys, like I said. And Carl Henderson has gained a little bit on Josh Lassen. He's still stalking him back there, but with 13 laps in the books, it's still pretty much a conga line around Dover Downs, the Dover Speedway. Dover International Speedway, to be exact.
Yes. I've been to this track. I believe it was around 2014-ish. And we got a car. Looks like Mike Wazinski there on the apron. He's down below it. He's got his car off the groove and going to limping into pit road. But I've been to this track probably about 2014-ish. And, man, it was a wonderful time. I mean, great racing. We were sitting in turn 4. And the fun fact they announced at the end of the race was, like, congratulations for sitting through the hottest race of the year so far. I was like, yay, that's one thing I didn't want to be in.
That's funny, yeah. I've played at this track before. I actually played in the Fire and Ice room, which is inside the casino. Right here, out there as they go right by it. I've played in there with the pit road pickers. And actually lived inside this track, right, barely off turn 4. Kind of, I guess if you look in there, you see all the the white spots inside here. If you look a little farther back inside the track, you can see we would be on the 3rd row of lines. I'm trying to figure out where I stayed at. But we lived inside the track for a whopping 5 days. Because we got rained out one day.
And
hey, we got a yellow flag. Hey. So caution is out for the first time tonight, and we will find out exactly what happened. It looked like a red car caused that, from what I can tell. I'm not sure which one it was.
So,
it might have been Schilling.
Yeah, Mark Schilling hit the apron, going into turn 1 there, and kind of sent his car a little bit out of groove, and then turned him sideways coming off the corner. He was out of the racing surface, but then he gunned it to try to get going again, and the car turned sideways and jackknife on him. So he aborted it and towed his car in.
Smart thing to do is get off the track, and he did that very quickly too. He got off the track way before anybody could even get to him. And we are seeing pit stops. Here comes Josh Lassen leading the field down pit road, slowing it down to 35 miles an hour, making the long trek.
Yeah, and I don't blame these guys for coming in. I mean, they've been out there for quite a few laps here, and like I said, this really eats up your tires here. So they're about a 5th way through the race and already out here trying to get new tires.
Yeah, I don't blame them one bit either, because if they decided to stay out and somebody in the back of the pack actually did pit, they would definitely have an advantage over them with these new tires. And we'll see who makes it off pit road first. See, here comes John Gordon. He's out of his pit stall, and Josh Lassen will get off first. Carl Henderson right behind him, and Brandon Bernhardt right behind them. So first caution tonight, after roughly 20 laps have been completed here at Dover, and Josh Lassen has pulled down. Did he speed?
It's looking like he's getting passed by everybody right now.
Yeah, I think Josh made a boo-boo. He did a dodo move.
Yeah, well, he got called for a speeding penalty last night. He came in a little bit hot behind me, almost gave my rear end a really good beating last night. I'll leave it open-ending like that just for everybody.
Well, the only reason you won last night really was because I did not show up to wreck you.
Yes.
So you have to thank me for playing the Hard Rock Hotel last night. Otherwise, you would have been wrecked like anybody else that's around me. So say thank you, Randy.
Well, last night was a great race. We only had one caution. It was on lap 1. We didn't get one completed. There was one incident. And after that, it went green the entire rest of the race. I think we had about 75 laps of green flag laps. It allowed for 3 green flag pit stops. And quite a few people were caught yesterday with speeding on pit road. And I think a few people missed the pit road entry. So made for a very interesting race.
Well, I'm sorry I missed it. I know the guys on Discord and the team chat there missed me because they needed me to keep them calm. But sorry, guys. I had to make some money. Daddy got to pay some bills. That's it. So, anyways. These guys out here, so far, after 20 laps, we've only had one incident. That's actually really good. Coming into this race, I know neither one of us had a lot of hope for that happening.
Yeah, I mean, Dover is one of those tracks where it's a rhythm track. You got to hit your marks, dropping in, going out, and ensure that, whenever you get off this corner, you're not accelerating too hard off the corner.
That, and you don't want to go down and tap that apron. You tap that apron, that car will shoot back up across the track. And it looks like everybody so far has been minding their P's and Q's and staying off of that apron and trying to keep it away from that wall. Because that wall will come up in a hurry. And man, you wreck here. You hit that outside wall, that inside wall, you shoot across the track and you hit the other wall. It's and that happens quick.
And these are hard hits. These aren't just soft roll taps. When you lose it, you fly down to that bottom inside wall with a hurry, and it's a huge impact.
Yep. Let's see if Carl Henderson has anything for Brandon Bernhardt. Starting on the outside here, they come to the green flag to start lap 23. Here we go. Carl Henderson gets a great jump. Man, he jumped out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 link out in front of Brandon Bernhardt. Bernhardt settles back there trying to reel him in. We got a good battle for that third position with Derek Schilling back there, but he lost it to Kevin Haas. Haas has come into his own the last couple weeks. He really started to run really well, kind of running his form as he used to do many, many years ago. But once again, we are back to a conga line here at Dover.
Yeah, everybody's kind of strung out right now on single file here. They are all running pretty good. We got the biggest mover of the night right now is John Gordon. He's up 9 spots from the start. He's up to 8th place. Next one up is Blake Ziti. He's got 7 positions. He's moved up so far. He's sitting in 6th place. So right now, those are your biggest movers of the race.
And Blake Ziti, he's last week he finished second. The week before he finished second. And we told him last week, and we told him on the podcast that if Brandon hadn't come back, he would have himself a win.
Yeah, I mean, you kick yourself because you got a teammate that's out there really dominating, but at the same time, when your teammate's out there dominating, it kind of puts you in the mindset of, I want to beat my teammate. I want to get out there and I'm going to put every effort into it, making sure I'm the cream of the crop on the team.
Yeah, you want to put yourself in that. Actually, Brandon, Blake is back there fighting with Derek Schilling right now, and that's one of the best battles on the track right now. So he's trying to catch up there again and try to secure a second again or third or something in that podium finish. I'm sure he just wants to talk to us again so I can do my little song and dance for him.
So iRacing had Steven Dobbs blinked out or something like that, and iRacing model on my screen made it look like he just destroyed his front right tire, and then it blinked, and then his car was instantly fixed. Oh, gotta love this sometimes.
The Matrix. The Matrix factory. Oh boy.
Oh,
but
Christopher Oliver's
whoa,
really
what
coming up
the
the
heck?
corner.
What happened to Chris? Chris just came off the corner and slammed that inside a wall, and that's not going to help his cause at all tonight. He's going to probably fall like a lead brick after that.
What happened there? Yeah, he just got loose off the corner and dropped it down. He did a really good job saving looks like if he did tap it, I mean, it was barely any noticeable damage there to it. He was able to recover pretty well. I think he lost 2 spots by doing that.
Luckily, yeah, it looked from the initial watching it looked like he hit that a lot harder than he did. But luckily, he didn't hit it that hard, and hopefully he'll be able to continue on and try to regroup and get back to where he was before.
Right now, Carl Henderson, as you can see, has a huge lead over second place Brendan Bernhardt. That's probably about a good 8-9 car gap right there. I mean, it's a comfortable lead for Carl. As you can see, he's running a lot higher line now, probably backing off those corners, trying to save tires as much as possible. When you're sitting out there about a 1 second gap.
Yeah, he's actually pulling away from Brandon right now.
The man on the move is Pasta Man. He's sitting in 5th spot. He's got past of one person so far. And now he's got a sight set right there on Derek Schill.
Yeah, Derek's just trying to hold him off. Derek, I'm sure, is trying to catch up to Kevin Haas, who, like I said earlier, is having a really good night tonight in that number 3. And Chris Oliver's back there, too, right behind the Pasta Man after his little incident he had on. And looks like he's regrouped himself and running really strong as well. But the Pasta Man up there is really working on it, as you can see out the front of Derek Schilling's Jack and Coke zipper car. If you haven't looked at that car, it's actually a zipper. It pulls down. It's a Coke car, and you pull it down, and it's got Jack Daniels, if you please, down inside. That's what that is.
Yeah, it's a great scheme. Like I said many times, I know I can only comment on his paint job right now because I know that's Rick Kohler did it because I was there when it happened. So I comment all the time that Rick did a fantastic job on that one. Created a good custom scheme for him.
Yeah, it's a nice looking car for sure. And Carl Henderson, watching him out front, just watched him for a second there, and he got really close to that wall. So it looks like those tires may be starting to fade away.
Yeah, I mean, you have to kind of get used to this running. They're about probably about 15 laps or so right now on their new tires. They ran 20 on the last one, so you gotta get used to having long runs here. Ooh, Blake Ziti's in the wall right there, coming out of turn 4.
Ooh. What happened there? I don't know if he was just overdriving that car, or
yeah, he
what?
probably just sent a little bit too hard in there.
He's trying to catch up there to Derek, and yeah, if you look, Kevin Haas has actually caught Brandon Bernhardt for second. He's right on the back bumper of Brandon Bernhardt. Kevin Haas on the move tonight.
Yeah, he's doing real well tonight. I mean, we got a really good battle right now between 2nd and 5th. And starting to heat up back there, 6th and 7th, they caught each other. Josh Lassen's coming into the picture back there.
Look at Kevin Haas is running all over the back bumper of Brandon Bernhardt. That Palmetto car trying to make some moves on Endeavor tonight. But he lost a little ground there now, and here comes Derek Schilling. Schilling trying to make it a 3-car battle.
Yeah, after the Pasta Man kind of hit the wall right there, kind of eased some pressure, and Derek was able to catch up to the back bumper there of Kevin Haas. And Kevin Haas gets a really great run right there to the center of the corner on Brandon Bernhardt. He really closed the gap there during the center of that corner.
And look how much they've gained on top. I think they turned the wick up on Brandon Brandon said, "Forget this. I got to go catch Carl and let him deal with these guys because they're all over the back bumper of this number 70 car." Kevin Haas is just not going away. He's right there. And look, yeah, Brandon is driving that car now. He is driving that car because the car is he's loose all over the place. So he is trying to get away from Kevin Haas. And unfortunately for Carl, he's bringing everybody with him. So Carl, now we got a challenge for the lead as Brandon Bernhardt down on the inside, side by side as they come off of turn number 2. Brandon down low. Carl Henderson up high. Actually, that was off turn 4. Now they're into turn number 1. Up high is Henderson. Brandon Bernhardt is down low. Bernhardt gets a good run off the turn, and he's bringing number 3, Kevin Haas, with him as they go down the back straightaway into turn number 3.
Yeah, they're running pretty hard right now, side by side. He's close to the wall right there.
Wall. Oh, he was in the wall. He actually tagged it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Derek Schilling's got by him now. Derek Schilling moves into the 3rd spot. As a wonderful bridge blocks the view from everything as they drive down into turn 3. Carl Henderson drops back to 4th. Fosterman's got him in the sights. He's just trying to survive at this point.
Yeah, I don't know whether his tires went out or did Brandon just turn up the wick and bring everybody with him. I'm not really sure what happened there, but everything went sour about lap 40 for him, and now we're about 6 laps past that, and Brandon Bernhardt leads here at Dover by about 5 car lengths over Kevin Haas, who Kevin Haas was all over the back of him. Kevin Haas is actually reeling him in again. Haas is having a good run. So is Derek Schilling tonight.
Yeah, they're all having some really great runs right now. These long runs really put a really good test on these drivers to see how well they'll be able to save their tires and conserve on these longer runs.
Yeah, they've kind of separated. These top 3 have separated themselves from 4th and 5th. They're roughly 10 car lengths ahead of the 4th place car of Carl Henderson, and then in 5th place of Blake Ziti. So, but now it looks like Kevin Haas is once again going to have to fend for his life as that number 87, Derek Schilling, is all over the back bumper of his car. So, and they've got lap traffic up in front of them as they're going to approach the number 21 of Mark Schilling once again.
Yeah, we're going to see how... Oh, Mark Schilling gets really sideways.
Oh!
Brandon Bernhardt gets into him.
Oh, my goodness.
Another caution right now at lap 50.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I cannot believe that. I mean, he was right in the middle of the track of the leader, and Brandon Bernhardt just popped him in the back.
He had nowhere to go. I mean,
yeah,
coming off the corner right there, and it's just nowhere to go. And Brandon Bernhardt had a huge head of steam, and yeah, that's all she wrote.
Yeah, they closed the gap really, really quick. There really wasn't anything he could do. But after that, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Kevin Haas maybe crossed the line and inherited the lead after that. But we know Brandon's going to have to pit to fix the front end of that car. At least I would think. Let's look at that car. Well, they're all coming down to pit anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But I was wondering what the front end of that car looked like. Yeah, he had his hood was all jacked up, and front nose clip is definitely out of shape as well.
Well, a good thing the caution did come out with that. He was still able to be right up there in the front for it, and he's going to be able to do a fast repair, get 4 fresh set of tires, and good old Sunoco fuel, and get right back out there.
Yep.
He's proven he's got a long run car and is able to get by some people in the long run. So, I mean, this is a minor setback from him, unfortunately, but you know, he should be able to get back out there.
Yeah, we're past the halfway point too. We complete 52 laps of 100, so halfway. And for the first time tonight, Kevin Haas showing the way. Well, actually, Tim St. Jean and D.W. Wright did not pit from what it looks like to me. Maybe they went around one more time. Maybe he wanted some bonus points. No, they're out there now, so let's see. Yeah, they'll pit now. So that's going to give Kevin Haas the lead for the first time tonight. So we haven't seen, I mean, I haven't seen Kevin Haas out front of a race in a long, long time, where he actually was really challenging for the lead, other than, you know, getting it because everybody went and pitted. So it's good to see him run this good. He lives in Indiana, by the way. He's an Indiana guy. Comes down here and stays in Florida. Likes to go to Satellite Beach. Have you ever been there before, Adam?
I have not been to Satellite Beach.
Satellite is just a little south of Cocoa, Melbourne, that area. Actually, more Melbourne, Palm Bay. It's down in that area. Nice little area, actually. Great place to go down if you want to watch the Rockets go up.
Gotcha. Oh, so we got 53 of 100 laps done tonight. They're underneath caution here for the second time. They got some really good long green flag stints here.
Yeah.
I wonder if, you know, if they can go to the end from here. Right now we've seen about a 20-lap stint and about a 25-ish lap stint or so. I wonder what's going to happen here, and if these guys go green for the rest of the race, will they chance it and stay out the whole entire time, or will somebody try to come in and get some full fresh set of tires?
You know, I was thinking the same thing. We're pretty sure they can go the rest of the way on a full tank of gas. But tires are going to be a big question. Are they going to last the rest of the race? We're pretty sure that maybe after about lap 15, from what we can assume watching the way Henderson's car ran, about lap 15 is where the tires start going away. So pace car is going to pull off here next time around, and we'll see. Can we go green the rest of the way? That is the big question. And who will survive on this set of tires if they do? So right now out front, it is Kevin Haas in the number 3. His outside is Brandon Bernhardt in 70. Row 2, John Gordon makes his appearance in the top 3, with Derek Schilling running 4th. 5th is Carl Henderson, and 6th is Blake Z. 7th is Josh Lassen and Stephen Domney. Josh Lassen now, who started first, now is finally on that leaderboard. All right, here we go. And they start really quick. Brandon Bernhardt gets a good start down on the bottom. He really timed it perfectly to try to get around Kevin Haas. Kevin Haas upside, and he's on the top, and he's not going to be able to make it stick up there. Well, he's still trying to fight Brandon down into turn number 3. Brandon Bernhardt will re-inherit that lead as they make their way off of turn number 4 and across the line to complete lap 56.
We got teammates here right now. John Gordon, the Pasta Man, fighting for 4th place. It looks like Pasta Man might get him coming out of the corner. Now they're still side by side as they go down the backstretch.
I'm so sure that John's not riding the wall.
And John's running a really high line. Looks like Pasta Man's going to clear him. Carl Henderson's going to clear him as well coming out of turn 4. Josh Lassen looks like he's scraping the wall right there.
Yeah.
Down the front stretch.
Yeah, I saw sparks coming off that car. He hit the wall so hard. So tough break for Josh. And John Gordon once again tagging that wall. So he's just playing thumper to the wall tonight. As you see those guys just trying to get themselves in line.
That's a hard hit right there for John Gordon. I think John's going to have to start letting off when he comes off the corners right there. I know you got to push it, but I mean, you hit the corner so many times coming off of it, you just got to let up. Play it safe.
Well, he started up there, and I believe he got that third place as he only took 2 tires. Is how he got that third place. But
yeah, it looks like he had a 9:45 pit stop while everybody else had a 14, like a high 14, low 15 pit stops. So it looks like he did a 2-tire stop there.
And right now, 1st to 5th is pretty much nose to tail. Blake Ziti now making his presence known as he's working on the back bumper of that 87 of Derek Schilling. And Josh Lassen just recouped himself, and he's trying to get around his teammate, Carl Henderson, trying to take that 5th position away. Here goes Ziti down to the inside, trying to get around Derek Schilling. He's got a great run. He's going to clear Derek Schilling and move himself into that 3rd position.
He's going to try to crossover, but looks like the Pasta Man drops down just a little bit. The stop is momentum there coming off the corner.
Pasta Man is on the move now. Look at this. Going to work on Kevin Haas and see if Kevin Haas once again dives to the bottom of the track, trying to see if he's got anything for Brandon Bernhardt. Closes up just a little bit, but as he's doing that, the Pasta Man is trying to work all over his back bumper.
Yeah, it's a great battle right now. Ooh, Kevin Haas hits the apron, has to let up. Pasta Man, he had to let up as well because of that. He checked up pretty hard. Derek Schilling's going to drop underneath him going into turn 3. They are now side by side almost coming out of turn 4, but Blake is going to get a great run and clear him going into turn 1.
The guy that's looking this whole thing going, keep fighting, is Josh Lassen, as Lassen is now driving to the bottom bumper of that 87 of Derek Schilling, but Schilling goes down and stops the momentum as he dives to the bottom of the track and leaves Lassen up high. We've got a great battle for the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 positions tonight here at Dover International Speedway. We're miles and miles. Hey, Pasta Man, look at him. Dives the inside of the 3 of Haas. They're side by side down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 they go. Still side by side. And look at Pasta Man trying to make it for the lead. Pasta Man's going to go from 3rd to 1st. Does it come down the line? Will he lead? And the Pasta Man does lead that lap.
He was going to clear him coming out of turn 2 here. Brendan Bernhardt's going to drop down into another spot right there. He's going to fall back to 3rd. Kevin Haas up to 2nd. Or actually, he's back to 2nd.
Haas is the only one he didn't lose a position out of those 3.
Yeah, Haas maintained his. Brendan Bernhardt's in the wall. Derek Schilling's going to go by. Josh Lassen most likely is going to go by. It's a CCR gang right here. It's going to come by him right now.
Freight train coming by. Look out.
You make one simple mistake like that, and you got a whole line of people trying to go by you.
Those CCR guys, those guys are kind of like the Steel Horse guys. You get passed by one, you get passed by 9 more.
Yeah, these guys are tough here in this TNT series.
They are definitely tough. They are the team to beat in this division for sure.
I got Harvey Abrams out there saying, "Go get it, Derek."
The other IVRL race driver cheering on his fellow competitor tonight. Yeah, Derek's trying to hang in there for sure.
Pretty good gap here. Let's go back and see where the action's at on the track right now. It kind of looks like this is the closest action between everybody. Mike Wazinski's right there on the bottom of the track. He's letting everybody go. He's riding the apron around. Kevin Hasso is not letting Blake Ziti get away. He is staying right there. He has such a great corner entry. I mean, he has a great middle line right there. He's going to get to his quarter panel right now. He's going to keep his stuff down there going into turn 1. They came close to touching right there. Blake had to move up a little bit.
Did they not touch?
They did not. Kevin Haas had to give up the throttle right there, and Pasta Man smartly moved up out of the groove to avoid that contact. That's great situational awareness by both drivers, especially the Pasta Man.
Derek Schilling was go wreck, wreck, wreck.
Yes, he wants that's the same thing that happened to him like a week or two ago. He was riding in, I think, third or fourth, and I think that was the Nick Adams and Pasta Man and somebody else got taken out, and he became the race leader.
And here goes Kevin Haas once again, diving to the bottom of the track. This time it may stick. He's got it down the bottom. He's trying to make it off of turn number 4, taking that lead back, and he's going to bring Derek Schilling with him as well. Here they go down the back straightaway. Derek Schilling will move into that second position. He'll push back the ZD man back into that third position, but it's Kevin Haas who's going to lead lap 73 by 4 car lengths over Derek Schilling. That's another 3 back to Blake ZD, and that's another 1 back to Josh Latson, who's trying to catch up to this pack. And tough break for ZD. He had such a strong car going there, but as we've seen, the tires, they start going away. And that's what happened to him, I'm sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what it looks like. He might have, worked up that stuff trying to get all the way to the front there. It's what happened we saw last week with him. He was able to catch him. He was in second place, and he was making huge gains, but he just couldn't finish it off. He worked so hard with about 12 laps to go, and his tires just fell off too dramatically here.
Well, Mama's man boy just slammed the wall again. He's going to lose another spot back there, by the way, just to let you know.
Well, Christopher Oliver's back to 8th. That's where he started from. Stephen Nominee is in 7th. Carl Henderson's in 6th. Brendan Bernhardt is in 5th. 4th is Blake ZD. 3rd is Josh Laston. 2nd is Derek Schilling. And 1st is Kevin Haas.
Kevin Haas now is feeling the heat from the number 87 of Derek Schilling. Schilling looking to the bottom of the track, trying to find something to get around that number 3 car. The 3 brings it across the line to complete lap 77. Here goes Schilling to the inside. He nearly drifts up and catches the back bumper of that 3 car, but not quite. Not enough. No harm, no foul there, as it's still Kevin Haas trying to get his first win of the season, but Derek Schilling would like to get that win for the first time in the TNT division as well. Actually, his only AOLL win so far. He would like to do that for sure.
Yeah, Derek Schilling is out there being super aggressive right now. Look at him. He's within like a tenth of a second there on him. He is putting the pressure to Kevin Haas, hoping Kevin Haas makes a mistake. They're now door to door coming off the corner. Kevin Haas scraped it a little bit, but Derek Schilling had to get out of the gas right there to ensure that he kept his car straight coming over that last little bump coming out of turn 4. So they both had to back out of it, but Kevin Haas retains the lead there.
Yeah, Derek is working him, and as they keep doing that, Josh Lasson is catching them as they keep fighting for that first position. But, we only have a handful of laps. We got 20 laps remaining in this race. Schilling's just got to gather it up, maybe let off a little bit maybe there. I know he's trying really hard, but maybe he needs to cool those tires down a little bit. Yeah, because if they don't, they're gonna lose it to Laston.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start breaking your entry or letting loose on the entry. Kind of let that front right tire cool a little bit before you can try to make the attack. But as I say that, Derek Schilling is able to just cruise on by Kevin Haas. So I guess it's now Kevin Haas's turn to break that entry back just a little bit and try to get a better exit off of every corner here. Use up the rear tires and stop using up that front right tire.
Yep, absolutely.
And he pulls over just to let Josh Laston go. After he fought really hard with Derek Schilling, he just let the second place go very quickly in that one corner.
I think the tires are gone. Although I say that now, he's going to try to do the crossover with Laston. And the one that's loving this is Derek Schilling. You guys keep fighting back there. I'll just extend this lead a little bit.
Yeah, he's pulled out to about 8/10 of a gap right now, and Josh Laston, that's what Derek Schilling wants to see right now between him and Josh Laston, is that huge of a fight right now.
Yeah, because Laston looks like he's the fastest car on the track right now. as our leader is now going to have to deal with some lap traffic. He's got that 43 car that he's got to get around. He'll dive to the bottom, and he'll pass the 43 at DW Wright.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're all communicating with everybody and be like, hey, go high, go low, because, you know, getting behind that can be detrimental here. It could be used as a pick, you know. Your teammate or your competitor will see that you're about to go high and drop down low and make you be forced behind that lap car. So, you know, being communicative to these lap cars are very helpful.
And Hurst gets out of the way of the leader. Now he'll ride in the middle of the track and have to deal with Josh Lassen. He'll move out of the way. Josh Lassen will get around him as well. So the lap cars are very, very much staying out of the way. Thank God. Let them have a clean race for the.
Michael Hurst is in the wall right there. I don't know what happened. I just saw him at the corner of the screen. Nope, that's not it. All right, that says Richard Hurst, but that has nothing to do with that. Find it. So we'll go back live here.
We're back live, and so far Josh Lassen has not gained anything on Derek Schilling.
Yeah, he's still between about 9/10 of a second back right now from Derek Schilling. So it's bouncing back between 9/10 and about 1 second right now, depending on where they're at on the track. Brandon Bernhardt's making a comeback though. He just passed Kevin Haas for 3rd place. Kevin Haas has fell back from 4th after leading quite a few laps here tonight. Carl Henderson sitting right again 5th. 6th is Stephen Domney. 7th is Timothy St. Jean. 8th is Christopher Oliver. 9th is Blake Zede. And 10th is Tom Stevens. So we got 11 laps to go right now.
11 laps. Can Derek Schilling lead the rest of the way? That is a big question. Can the 87 get his first victory here in the AOLL? Or will Josh Lassen pass him and get another win and continue on for his quest for the championship?
I know Josh Lassen would love another win, but at the same time, P2 points night would be fantastic, and he's 1 spot ahead of the competitor, Brandon Bernhardt. So that's, you know, it's a very positive thing right there.
He's coming, though. He is coming.
Yeah, he's sitting
I believe by the
about 4 to 5 tenths back right now as Josh.
Oh, not
Lassen.
anymore.
He's smacking the wall. He's pushing it really hard right now.
He is coming. Can Derek Schilling hold off the number 18 of Josh Lassen? Lassen is on fire. He is turned on the turbo boost, and he is working to try to catch up to Derek with just a handful of laps remaining, 2 handfuls basically. 93 laps remain down, and just 7 laps remain here.
Josh Lassen's getting huge launch right there off the corner, and it just comes through. Let's see. He's going to send it. He sends it into the corner right there, as Schilling did. And they're going to run side by side coming off the corner here. Josh Lassen drops down low. Derek Schilling's going to drop down in front of him, retain the lead here with 7 laps to go. Josh Lassen is trying to regroup, but lurking right behind him is Brandon Bernhardt. He's just a few tenths back now.
Yeah, he's right there. And with only this time around, they'll have 5 laps remaining. If they do another one of those little side-by-side things like they just did, you know who's going to come out the best in this? Brandon Bernhardt.
Yeah, I mean, it's real easy to overdrive these corners and be able to push yourself a little bit too hard and slap that outside wall. And if Derek does it, he might take out Josh, and then if Brandon can avoid it, he can be the winner sitting in 3rd. But if not, Kevin Haas might be the winner if it takes out all three of them.
Yeah.
As I say that, Kevin Haas and Carl Henderson are swapping spots back there. Look at this battle right quick as the front battles kind of look nose to tail here. Carl Henderson, gets into the side of them just a little bit. They both try to occupy the same space. It just didn't work out. Kevin Haas was able to regain his composure there, regroup, and now he's underneath Carl Henderson going in through 1 and 2. We got 4 laps to go right now.
This will be lap 98 as they'll complete this next time around.
Look who's in the picture right now. Brandon Bernhardt is on the back door of Carl Henderson.
He's right there. Yes, he absolutely is. He's right there.
He's getting a great run through these corners.
Yeah. Josh is going to try to hold him up, though. Doesn't want to lose that spot. Derek's loving this, though.
As we're coming to line, we'll be 2 laps to go. Josh Laston gets a little wiggly right there coming off of turn 4. I had to regroup a little bit. Brendan Bernhardt drove it in deep, hoping he could get something.
Oh, he's going to launch, though. He got a great run coming off that turn this time. He's going to be able to get around Josh Laston. Maybe they're side by side. He will clear him, but he's got probably 7 car lengths before he'll get to.
Josh Laston's trying to do the crossover move.
Oh, he comes back. Look at that.
He does the crossover move just great. We're on the final lap. This is what we're looking at right now. This great battle. Brendan Bernhardt tries to do it. Christopher Oliver has to check up for Brendan Bernhardt. Does not want to get in the mix of it.
And Derek Schilling's going to come off at turn number 3 into 4, and he's going to come off at turn number 4, and he's going to win here at Dover International Speedway for the first time in his AOLL TNT division career.
Derek Schilling put on a heck of a run, tried to get through this field, and was able to capitalize on his wonderful tire saving skills that he did, and was able to stay up front and lead when it counted.
Yeah, absolutely. That was awesome. I didn't think he was going to be able to do it there. I thought he would hang back a little bit longer trying to keep those tires cooler, but I guess he had the momentum. He took it to the house and won the race tonight. Let's see how his burnout is. As you see Nick Adams go up and tag the side of his car, as Nick is one of the announcers with myself for the IVRL, and we always like to see our IVRL guys do well here in AOLL. Derek lights him up. He's got the car going around doing his donuts, making it look good for the fans here in Dover. I'm sure he's excited. What do you think there, Adam?
Oh, most definitely he is excited. So, all right, we have our points up here, the final results. We got Derek Schilling coming home in first. Second is Josh Laston, barely beating out Brendan Bernhardt for third. Carl Henderson gets by Kevin Haas to take over for that 4th spot. Kevin Haas falls back to 5th. Timothy St. Jean works his way up to 6th. He had a quiet night all night. 7th is Blake Ziti. 8th is Tom Stevens. 9th is Stephen Dominy. 10th is John Gordon. 11th will be Christopher Oliver. 12th is Dave Wright. 13th is Richard Hurst. 14th is Mike Wazinski. 15th was Nick Adams. 16th was Mark Schilling. And coming in 17th is Anthony Scarillo.
Yeah, Scirillo did not. I don't think Scirillo even started tonight.
I'm not sure if he did or not.
I don't think it looks like he did not even start. I guess he was just qualified and said, I'm done. Derek is having fun riding down the grass, trying to be the head groundskeeper here at Dover. So he's having some fun.
Let's bring him into the good old chat here.
Yes, let's do.
Hey, Derek, this is Adam and Randy in the booth. You got a copy?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, man, congratulations getting your first win here in the AOLL division. How does it feel?
Honestly, didn't think it was going to happen because Josh had a heck of a run at the end. And I don't know what happened after we went side by side, but I was able to pull back away.
Yeah, I mean, he got a great run on you there. I mean, outstanding run, and you were able to get right back by him. I mean, great moving, great saving of your car there to get this done, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. I wish Randy would have been in Discord with me so I had somebody to talk to.
You were listening to us all night long. I mean, you were being talked at, not talked to.
Talk to you. Yeah, I did. I was talking to you, but I'm sorry, dude.
I was too concentrated. I couldn't hear you guys tonight.
Okay. Well, I was telling you, lay off a little bit, Derek. Just wait a minute, and then you would have had him past him. Like, okay, he's not waiting because he's not listening to me.
That when I made that move the first time, I kind of just wanted to see what the low line had. And then going in, it looked like he entered in a little bit higher than what he was. So I thought he might have messed up his corner entry a little bit. So I was hoping that what I was thinking was true, and I was able to get underneath him and go ahead and go.
Well, whatever you did, it worked, man. I'm super proud of you. It's good to have you in victory lane. I was watching you, and our buddy Harvey Abrams was out there cheering for you as well.
Nice. Yeah, it's nice to get the rejects a win.
Yes, it's absolutely we got dumped on by our old teammates. I'm not talking about anybody that we know in this chat here, but we got dumped on, and now look what happens. They win in their new team, and you win in our team. So it's good to see you in victory lane. Maybe we can bring this along to Sportsman and Cup. Who knows?
I would love for that to happen.
Yeah, we're going to try. That's what we're going to try to do. So,
oh, yeah.
But anyways, I was going to tell you that Josh, I think what happened with Josh was, he tried to get around you, the one time, and I think he saw Brandon coming with a head of steam behind him and figured, it'd be better just to take second than to take third after Brandon, because if Brandon got up there, it might have been another story for you. Because you know how he is.
When me and Kevin got around Brandon, I thought it was done deal. He had wasted his tires. He was just going to fall back. And then I kept looking at my relative, and I kept seeing him inching closer to Josh, and Josh was coming up on my tail, and I was like, oh, well, God, I think I'm going to get third.
Yeah, I mean, it was a scary sight there, man. I know it had to be when you see these guys start taking away there in the relative whenever you got the lead.
Yeah, and especially the two that were coming up behind me. I mean, I know they're not going to do anything dirty. They're just going to get around me because they are that good.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, we thought that Josh had you on that one launch that he had. He just got a really good run right out of two, but you're able to hold him off and maintain the lead there. And then once Josh kind of fell back just a little bit, he fell into the grasp of Brendan Bernhardt, and that's all she wrote. They started battling and let you kind of cruise away.
Yeah, that's definitely what helped me. I was able to just kind of get a groove going once he fell back and they started going, and it was good for me from there.
Yeah, man. Congratulations once again, Derek, and I'll see you later, probably this week. So,
oh yeah, definitely, and great job on the broadcast, guys, and great racing between everybody throughout the field. That was an awesome group of battling going on everywhere on the track.
Are you running the figure 8 race tomorrow night?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see you in Discord then.
Okay, I have my Discord buddy back.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey, man, go enjoy this night, man. You deserve it.
Yep, I'm going to go get me some Jack and Coke.
Sounds good. Have a good one, man.
Hey, have a good one, guys.
Later.
All right, let's come up here and bring the second place, Josh Laston. Hey, Josh, this is Adam and Randy in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, man, walk us through what happened. And did you get a pit road penalty that put you to the back?
I was going to give you guys one guess on what put me to the back.
Oh, man, were you speeding?
Of course. Dover is one of those tracks in the ARCA that the lights on the tack don't line up with the speed. So if you have that thing bright green, you're speeding. and I just learned that the hard way.
So you got caught spedding, right?
Yep.
Oh man, that's a tough break, man. Being in the lead and having to go to the back and fight your way back up. And I mean, you did a hell of a job
Made it
getting
more
back up
fun.
there.
Made it a lot more fun.
Yeah, true, but I mean, having the lead naturally, not having to wear out your equipment driving through makes it a little bit easier to maintain second or first than trying to drive all the way through.
Well, and that's why Brandon gave me a fight on the last few laps, is because, yeah, I had to burn him up a little bit to get my way to second.
What?
But
Let me ask you, Josh. Josh, you were so you got up there. You almost got around Derek. You let back off. Did you intentionally just kind of let off a little bit to kind of like regroup yourself because you didn't want to wreck the car trying to get the lead, trying to conserve that second place, so the points? Were you thinking about that?
it was more of, I have a lot of respect for Derek. He's my buddy on Wednesday nights in the Sportsman. And yeah, I could have raced a lot harder, but at the same time, it's preservation. And you know what? He's been strong, and he was racing with a broken arm still.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Rather than risk both of us going down, back off and retain, because obviously Brandon had the speed to get us, and the longer I held the two of us up, the bigger likelihood of him getting into first.
So I'm actually kind of offended by what you just said there a second ago. You said your buddy on Wednesday nights. I thought I was your buddy.
Well, you don't run anymore because you're off playing Rockstar these days.
Sorry. I had one night and you guys punished me for it. God.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. So, man, yeah, that was good watching you do that and come back there. I was worried that you were going to get up there with Derek and you guys were going to battle, and Brandon was going to come around both you guys and say, "See you later."
Well, and that was a lot of the reason why I didn't fight him for too long. I gave him 1-2 laps worth of a fight, realized that he's got the skill to keep himself or in front of me. So, you know what? Rather than both of us lose a position, maintain.
And it
And you
helps
had your
you
hand.
because you finished. You got 2 points or 2 spots ahead of Carl
Well-
Henderson as well.
Well, and this was one of the very rare nights that I had long run speed over Carl. I actually accredit it to when we ran in the Sportsman running behind Adam for as long as I did. And then Adam dropped me and mirrored his line, and it worked out well.
Yeah, last night was a great battle with you, man. I was having fun doing it, pushing you there. For a lot of times, I just want to ride behind you and save my equipment, and then something happened, and I was able to get by you there. But I wasn't trying to get by you. I was trying to run my line and save everything I could there. But I found that at 50% fuel, you trying to save your tires was kind of a wasted cost, and started pushing near the end.
Oh, I was talking when we ran Dover.
Oh, at Dover, yeah, Dover. It's I love this track. I love being out here. It's something about it. It suits my driving style.
Well, and specifically with me too, and that's, I think, part of the reason why I had the long run speed on Carl, is I was doing a lot of steering with the rear end.
Yeah, your
A lot
teammate
of
Christopher
steering with the
Oliver
rear
was
end.
doing a little bit too much steering with the rear end.
Yeah, I feel bad for him because his they didn't fuel him on that last pit stop,
Ooh,
so he
Awesome.
had to go into the pits, and
that's why he
with
was a lap down.
5 laps to go.
Gotcha. I saw him come out and then I saw him sit there. I know that he had to take another pit stop.
I mean, I didn't on the last one because I did the math, and when we got the caution at 20, I knew we'd be good for everything, including green white checkers.
I got you.
Well,
man.
good run tonight there, Josh, and I assume we'll probably see you tomorrow night. Are you broadcasting
track.
or you're on the
I'm
track?
on the track.
All
I
right,
haven't
good.
run one of these yet.
I'm
Well,
going to be
hopefully you'll-
broadcasting.
Okay, so hopefully Josh will come down and join me and Derek down in the Discord.
Oh, we're all going to be in the same Discord.
Oh, good. That's even better.
So we get to hear Nick cursing because he can't figure out the radical. And you know what?
Nobody
The
else
one
will.
thing that's going to throw everyone for a loop is you're sitting on the right side of that car.
Oh God, thank you, thank God. I'll feel like I'm in the Bahamas again. Actually, I used to have a car back years ago. I actually had a Bentley. I had a British taxi cab that I drove for about a year, and the steering wheel was on the other side of the car. So it'll bring back memories.
I've driven in London once, and I never want to do it again. Ever.
Yeah, I know. It's weird if you're the opposite side of the street too. I know, but yeah. So
Well,
I
it
get
was everyone raised hands. I was out there for work, and we had to rent a small moving van, and everybody raised their hand. Or it was, who knows how to drive stick? I was the only person,
Oh.
which
Oh
is real
my.
fun trying to shift with your left hand.
Yes. Yeah. I got used to it, but I couldn't do it now. That's for sure. All right, man. Good job tonight for second place, and we'll see you tomorrow night. And
All right, thank you,
figure it out.
gentlemen, for everything you do.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and bring in the third place winner. Third place, Brandon Bernhardt. You got a copy? It's Adam and Randy in the booth.
Yeah, I got you. Got me?
No.
No, we don't. Have a good night. Hey, man, heck of a race. What happened to make you fall back to like fourth or fifth there?
Well, I was still just trying to run my line, make sure I saved tires, and then it let Blake and Kevin were pushing pretty hard, so they got underneath me, and then I just fucked up off four with Derek underneath me, and I got in the wall, so it dropped all those spots back.
I got you, man.
Well,
But you made a heck of a run there coming in there at the end.
Yeah, I think if I wouldn't have made that mistake, I think I would have been I would have had some for Derek and Josh. I would have been pretty tough, but it didn't happen. I had to make the best of what I had.
were you hoping they were going to get together up there when they were trying to run side by side there for a second?
Well, I was really hoping when Kevin and Derek were fighting that they were going to fight longer, so then it would take Josh to me do those two, and then the four of us could battle it out. But then they didn't stay together as long as I thought. So then I had to chase down Josh with him fighting Derek, and then it just wasn't enough laps to do anything.
Yeah, you were fast there at the end for sure. It looked like you were going to have something for those guys at the end, and then it just went away.
Yeah, a few more laps. I think I could have been a little bit smarter trying around Josh and could at least challenge Derek, but that had me a few laps left. I had to make something happen, so forced it around Josh and messed up.
Yeah, you guys had a great crossover there. You tried to make the crossover back after he made the crossover on you. I mean, it was great from up here in the booth. I know it's one of those nerve-wracking things to try to make those moves. How was that for you?
Well, it was a lot of fun. That's some of the racing I've been wanting to do with Josh, and because I know he's going to race me clean, I'm going to race him clean, and we run tight like that. So it was a lot of fun. I'm glad, it wasn't for the win like we both would have wanted, but I'm glad we at least got a battle. When he got the speeding penalty, I was a little afraid that he was going to be able to rebound, but he was quick. So
I got you, man. Well, hey, you put up a heck of a fight. Was able to fight back and get back to the third. Not too shabby. Not what you probably were hoping for tonight after leading quite a few laps, but you're probably going to maintain your lead. Keep with your wonderful streak that you got going so far with these top 5 finishes throughout this whole entire season so far.
yeah, I think I was. I don't know, probably could have challenged for the win, but it's cool to see Derek win. I think that's his first win in AOLL, so that was pretty cool to see. He ran a really, really good race.
I got you, man. Hey, well, we appreciate you coming out tonight and put on a heck of a show for us. We can't wait to see what you're gonna do on Sunday, or not this Sunday. We're off. We'll go next Wednesday for the AOLL Sportsman Series.
Yeah, thanks. Congrats on your win again yesterday.
I appreciate it, man. So you have a wonderful night.
Yeah, you too. Also, a good race again by the whole series. Again, this is 2 races in a row where the series had run a really, really good race. I was expecting this to be a caution fest. The thing was pretty loose. I only had 3 cautions, so a good job to everybody again.
Yeah, absolutely. Commend all these guys. You guys all did a great job.
Thank you.
All righty. Well, you have a good night.
Hey, you too.
All right, so that'll do it for all our interviews tonight of all the drivers who came home first, second, and third. Anything you would like to add, Mr. Wood?
Hey, we've said it quite a few times. If you're in the AOLL, Fuel, or IVRL, come out tomorrow night. Instead of a normal podcast, we're going to be doing Figure 8 at Irwindale's and the Radical Cars. So come on out. It is free. You don't have to do anything. We just want your participation to have a really good wreck fest, basically. And it's going to be a great time.
So I can wreck anybody I want just because I want to?
Yeah, except for me, because I'll be in the booth. You can't reach me.
Well, I wasn't worried about wrecking you. There's some other people I'd like to wreck for sure. That if I haven't wrecked them, hopefully, if we get to have, like Patrick Gaspar get in there or Joseph Causey or somebody like that comes out, I would love to wreck Joseph Causey.
Quite a few people probably would.
So
all right.
That's going to be a fun time. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Definitely look out for that. So if you need any more info, it is on the, I believe it's been posted up on Discord.
It's been posted everywhere. I'm going to post
everywhere.
it again tomorrow. The final details for everything tomorrow afternoon to get everybody re-engaged and ready to get the max participation from all 3 series.
Yeah, absolutely. It should be a good time. So also, don't forget on Sunday night, the AOLL Cup Division makes their no, we don't have a race. I forgot.
Yeah, we are off. I had said that earlier. Yes, so we're off.
I forgot. We're all off.
No Darlington race for this weekend. So it's Labor Day weekend. Everybody's going to have the day off. That's the reason why we're not really doing a podcast. We wanted to just have something fun out there for everybody on Friday night before everybody goes out and enjoys their Labor Day weekend.
How about you guys in Fuel? You're having Monday night or no?
I believe so. I have to look. I believe so. I don't know.
Okay, so Fuel will be back up on Monday night, so you can catch the Ghost Fire Media Network on Monday night for Fuel. And then back on Wednesday night, it'll be the Sportsman Division for the Tuesday night. I forgot. I almost dropped the IVRL. I forgot. I got to work that IVRL race on Tuesday night.
At Richmond.
At Richmond. That's right. Richmond will be there. Me and Nick Adams calling all the action. Then Wednesday night it'll be the Sportsman Division for the AOLL, and then we will be back here once again on Thursday night for the TNT Guitar Addict Series. So, from Dover International Speedway, you've been watching the Ghost Fire Media Network and the TNT Guitar Addict. That's Adam Wood. I'm Randy Pepper. We'll see you next time here on the Ghost Fire Media Network.
Have a good night.
Thank you for watching iRacing on the Ghost Fire Media Network.